And a good morning. It's Thursday, December 25th, 2014. You're joining us on Korea Today. I'm Kim Young alongside Jin Ju and Kim Min Jung.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
What a special opening we had, right? The kids are from a choir named Charming. It's made up of kids from multicultural families from 10 different countries around the world. And what a perfect way to get us in that Christmas mood. Not to mention the Santa outfit that Jin Ju has on.
Even until yesterday, I couldn't really feel this Christmas vibe, but after listening to this beautiful and lovely Christmas carol, I finally feel that Christmas is here.
That's right. Christmas is in the air, and that is our top story this morning. Religious leaders came together in sharing the messages of peace and harmony on Christmas Eve. Cardinal Andrew Yeomsujung, presiding over the midnight Christmas Mass, wished that everyone would look around and offer a helping hand to those in suffering and in isolation. An official from the National Council of Churches in Korea hoped the new year would be filled with hope, especially for the less fortunate. Venerable Jinjae from the Choge Order of Korean Buddhism called on people to look beyond all disputes and conflicts and seek for happiness, love, and peace. President Park Geun-hye on her Facebook post wished everyone a Merry Christmas and posted a New Year's greetings card with a picture of a self-made embroidery.
And North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un vowed to make efforts towards unification of the two Koreas in a letter sent to Lee Hee-ho, wife of the late former president Kim Dae-jung. The letter, dated on December 18th, was delivered by Kim Sung-jae, former culture minister under the Kim government, who led a 6-member delegation from the Kim Dae-jung Peace Center for a one-day visit to Kaesong. The late Kim is respected in the North for his sunshine policy and received the Nobel Peace Prize in 2000. The same year, he held the first-ever inter-Korean summit with the then North Korean leader Kim Jong-il. The Lee Hee-ho had earlier sent a wreath of flowers across the border for the 3rd anniversary of Kim Jong-il's death. The North's leader also said he is looking forward to a planned visit to North Korea next year by the former South Korean First Lady. The message from the North Korean leader comes when inter-Korean relations have been deadlocked amidst lingering tensions.
Good morning. It's time to run through the front pages of your newspapers. Now, it is indeed Christmas Day, and our first story today takes us to the time of the Vietnam War 30 years ago when a heroic Santa, a Korean ship captain, saved the lives of 96 Vietnamese refugees. We'll start with this story on 중앙일보. And the centerpiece here, the headline says, the eternal Santa for 96 boat people. So here, boat people refers to Vietnamese boat people who are refugees that fled Vietnam to other countries by boat or ship after the Vietnam War. If we take a look at these sub-headlines, the paper is giving recognition to Captain Chun Jae-yong, who had chosen to save a group of refugees fleeing on a wooden boat on his way back to Korea. He was sailing back with his crew from a fishing session when he came across the 96 Vietnamese asking for their lives to be saved. Now, although the Korean government at the time did not accept refugees, Captain Chun could not turn away from the desperate calls of the people. He was questioned and investigated by the National Security Agency following this decision and also lost his job. But to this day, he says he does not regret the decision he had made 30 years ago. And every Christmas since, the refugees who are now abroad in various countries send letters and gifts to their Santa Claus, Captain Chun, forever indebted to his kindness. Now, moving on, switching gears quickly over here to 동아일보, to the topic of cyber terrorism. This article is titled 30-fold Surge of Malicious Code Attacks on Public Institutions. Now, if we take a closer look at the article, the Daily says some 1,300 websites that end with .org or .kr were infected by malicious codes last month alone, which is a 30-fold increase of such cyber attacks in just 1 month time. So the paper stresses the threat of cyber terrorism has been growing lately, especially against national facilities and public institutions. And moving on to Another cyber story here on Joseon-Ilbo about the latest hacking incident. This says nuclear reactor hacker gained access some 200 times from Chinese city of Shenyang. Looking at the sub-headlines here, a suspect in the hacking attacks on Korean nuclear reactors used multiple IP addresses based in China, according to investigators here Wednesday. The suspected hacker, who worked from the Chinese city of Shenyang, has published a wide range of information related to Korean nuclear reactors since last week, including personal information of some 10,000 employees of the state-run Korea Hydro and Nuclear Power. Meanwhile, Justice Minister Hwang Kyo-ahn also mentioned that North Korea may be responsible for the breaches. Now, wrapping up with a look at the economy here on the Korea Economic Daily. Once again, about the U.S. economy. The title says the era of America is back. I did mention this yesterday as well. The U.S. economy has been growing at its fastest pace in over a decade, smashing forecasts with annualized growth of 5% in the last quarter. So it seems to be officially booming again, a great Christmas present indeed for America. If we take a look at these sub-headlines, however, the paper says while the U.S. economy is back on track, rival China's economy has been relatively stagnant, also with the Eurozone at a standstill and Japan stepping backwards as well. And that was a look at our local headlines for this Thursday. And following are the stock numbers from Wednesday.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Take a look at 5 and 10, listening once again. Candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Merry Christmas. Toys in every store. But the biggest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
Hello Korea today. I am Santa Claus from Finland and I wish you all Merry Christmas. All the Korean children to have a nice and happy Christmas time, and I hope to see you all also in person. Merry Christmas.
And the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing.
Now, that has to be a real Santa Claus. Those beard really has to be real.
And both glasses.
Just
I have to
classic.
say, it has to be a busy day for Santa. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's done around here, but now he's got the rest of the world to deliver gifts
To
to.
Europe, to Africa, all the continents, right?
All right, whiting to you.
Let's get a check on the weather conditions for today, Christmas Day, with our Chun Sung-cho, who joins us from outdoors. Let's go over to her right now. Good morning to you, Sung-cho.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning to you, everyone, on this merry, happy Christmas. Yes, it is Christmas today, and you'll never be able to guess where I'm currently at. This is Jogesa Temple, a representative temple of Korean Buddhism. Now, you may find it a little bit weird because it's a totally different religion to Christianity, but I think it's wonderful to see people respect one another's religions. And monks here even put out these statues made out of lanterns as Christmas decorations a week ago, and they've been well loved ever since. Look at all this Christmas tree, and look at the boy monk as well, holding tightly onto his Christmas present. I think that's what I'm gonna look like later on when I get my Christmas present. All right, so this ritual of decorating the temple with this Christmas theme began in 2011 in hopes of bringing different religions together in harmony. So in May, on Buddha's birthday, you may even find churches celebrating as well here in Korea. Now, on this very special day, what's the weather going to be like? Well, it seemed like the conditions were warming up a little bit as mercury levels rose above freezing yesterday afternoon, but as a high pressure system came in, it came with a cold spell, bringing temperatures as low as -5 degrees Celsius here in Korea. It feels more like -8 degrees outside right now because of the frigid winds though. Cold wave advisories have been issued toward the upper central regions as well. The southern regions are looking a lot warmer today, with Busan's midday highs at 8 and Jeju at 7. Now, because of the high pressure system, we can expect very clear conditions throughout the country. So, unfortunately, it's not going to be a white Christmas, but hey, can't get any more special than this. Celebrating Christmas at a Buddhist temple with me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful time today with your family, friends, and loved ones. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone. Back to the studio, Minjang.
And Merry Christmas to you too, Sung Cho. It is Christmas Day, and over in the U.S., after much drama, the movie The Interview by Sony Pictures is now just hours away from being released in independent theaters. We'll check in with our Tamina, who's keeping an eye on this story, and much more at the News Center. Good morning to you, Mina.
Good morning to you, Minjang.
Now, the FBI has issued a warning to theaters for possible retaliation. How big of a threat are we talking about?
Well, on Wednesday, the FBI sent out a roster of the theaters screening the controversial film to cyber task forces and FBI field offices. And according to reports, the current plan is that FBI agents will call or visit theaters expected to show the movie to inform them of possible threats that could result from their decision to screen it. Some 300 theaters were issued the warning, apparently to be prepared for specifically possible cyber attacks. Officials, though, emphasize that there is no actionable intelligence on a plot against moviegoers or the physical security of theaters. Meanwhile, for those unable to go out to the limited number of venues showing it, Sony Pictures has announced that it is distributing its film online. Officials say the movie is being offered through a dedicated website, seetheinterview.com, as well as via YouTube Movies, Google Play, and Microsoft's Xbox Video. However, it is only available in the U.S. The White House, meanwhile, has praised Sony's decision to release the film.
Now, we touched upon some Christmas messages shared in Korea this morning. Now, Pope Francis, in the meantime, has also sent his Christmas wishes to Koreans in a special video message.
That's right. Pope Francis is beginning his second Christmas celebration as Supreme Pontiff of the Roman Catholic Church this time around. Aside from that, the Pontiff sent his personal holiday greetings to Korea in a video message that was aired through a local station here Wednesday evening. And in the message, the Pope said he prayed the Lord that the light might be always in the hearts, families, and communities in the nation. He also sent his best wishes while recalling with joy and gratitude the visit to the country this past August.
All right. Well, thank you for those updates, Mina, and wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Sure thing, Minjang, and I wish you a very happy holiday as well.
All right, still to come on Korea Today. I know many people are trying to kick back and chill for their end of the year celebrations, whether it be with their families, friends, or significant others. Well, feel the holiday cheer with hotel packages that we've got in and around Seoul that will help you wrap up the year in style. Great services and tempting prices as well. Stay tuned.
So all those Christmas decorations and the festivities, it all winds down to this day, December 25th. Some see it as a religious holiday. Some see it as a holiday of giving, as well as a day to exchange gifts, as well as love. Our Yoo Min-hee joins us on a festival that can show you a bit of the history of Christmas here in Korea. Good morning.
Good morning. Right. So this festival takes place at the Yeonseo Road. And so that place is in between 4 of the major universities here in Seoul. So something always going on. But they've established this very exciting Christmas Street Festival. But first, what does the history of Christmas look like here in Korea? Take a look at this next report. While millions of lives around the world prepare for Old St. Nick, so have the people of Korea. Families and friends gather for the holiday cheer, but Christmas wasn't always this way. After the establishment of Catholicism in the 19th century, Christmas was first introduced to Korea. And it only continued to spread, celebrated by both children and adults, recognized as a very special time of the year.
In the 60s and 70s, Korea was under a strict curfew imposed by the military government. However, the curfew would be lifted on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so the holiday became very special and well-known. It wasn't until around the 90s when Christmas really became about the kids, families, and couples.
So, what does Christmas of the 21st century look like? Well, it's become more festive and more merry than ever before. To alleviate some of the stress and hardship of 2014, Seoul has created something very special. A street dedicated entirely to a Christmas street festival. They've blocked the roads and decked the halls to spread the Christmas cheer. And it's not every day you can hug Santa, or many Santas for that matter, each eagerly waiting to warm the spirits of all with their free hugs. From coloring ceramic figurines with your family, to making hand-punched and printed Christmas cards with friends, a row of festive do-it-yourself booths await to entertain those passing by. And of course, Christmas wouldn't be the same without a tray of Santa's favorite cookies. Each dollop of frosting and ornate decoration precisely placed by hand. Because Rudolph once told me that Santa likes his cookies homemade. Once the sun goes down, the party isn't over. Bright lights and twinkling stars ignite the skies. Christmas is definitely in the air. But as this is a festival of a rather special nature, you can't forget the music. And it doesn't always need to be all prim and proper. These musicians are here with a rock and roll of a good time for an audience ready to dance the night away. Even though December means freezing temperatures outside, the cold doesn't stop these people warm with the Christmas spirit. Under a festive night sky, it's time to jingle all the way, because this year, there's a Merry, Merry Christmas waiting for you.
It must have been a cold but a fun night. Transfiction, Holadang,
Right.
some of the bands of Korea coming out.
Very popular bands there.
All right. Now, is there anything special for this Christmas day? I think, this is the day where people want to head out. And it's not going to be that cold.
So today is the day to go out there to the Shincheon station because they're having a huge swing dance party. They'll be having over 150 different couples, so over 300 different people doing the swing dance to some beautiful Christmas tunes there. So that's something that you want to go check out. It'll be a lot of fun for people.
But for those people who want to stay a little bit warmer, they might choose a performance. Now, Nutcracker is something that plays around Christmas time all the time. It carries that theme of Christmas, and my daughter's a huge fan.
Oh,
Are
good.
there any options?
Well, Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker, of course, is one of the most popular and sell-out performances every year. Now, this year, you have two different options for the Nutcracker. The first one does take place at the Seoul Art Center and is being performed by the Korea National Ballet. Now, it features the choreography of living legend Yuri Grigorovich, who led the acclaimed Bolshoi Ballet for 33 years. But, of course, there's a Universal Ballet edition being shown at the Universal Arts Center. Now, this version features the choreography of yet another legend, Vasily Vainonin. Now, this is the Universal Ballet version. And actually, they're actually offering a discount to foreigners and expats who want to attend this show. So for those who are interested, they're going to be showing it for a few more days. One of the beautiful performance, beautiful stage prop and
Nutcracker
costumes.
at a discount,
always.
right?
Right. And of course, Young, do you remember this 마당놀이 performance that
Yes.
I brought to the studio the other day?
Yeah, taking place indoors. It's unusual for 마당놀이.
Right, so get away from the cold, although this Christmas it's not that cold. But right, so the National Theatre of Korea is aiming to make this 마당놀이 performance another holiday classic with a more traditional Korean flair. So this Christmas, you definitely have quite a few options to choose from.
All right, well, it looks like a bunch of options for my kids to enjoy, for me to enjoy as well. I mean, I go to watch the Nut. I saw it last year because of my daughter, but I ended up having a little bit more fun. My daughter ended up falling asleep, so.
Oh,
there.
well, maybe this year you can check out 마당놀이.
There's always a twist there. All right, thank you very much for joining us.
Always a pleasure.
All right, stay with us on this Christmas Day on Korea. Today, we're going to be looking at some of the products from 2014 that really shined on our special K-Style segment. Now, what were the best beauty products as well as the fashion products of Korea that burned most brightly in 2014? We'll bring those into the studio. The must-haves that you may want to have or you may have to have coming up on Korea Today.
Only a week left of this year. It feels weird saying that, huh? And if you haven't gotten yourself a new calendar yet for the year 2015, we might have some ideas for you.
Right. You not only have a set of great pictures to look at throughout the year, but by buying them, you'll be making small donations as well. So Misorang joins us to introduce some of those calendars for us. Good morning, Misorang. Oh,
Good morning.
hi.
Merry
Christmas. Okay, so these calendars, I've got two to show you. You're going to really love these. The first one, it features the nationally adored triplets 대한민국 and 만세, sons of actor Song Hye-guk, and really celebs in their own right now after appearing in a popular reality show. Initially, the calendars were meant for just friends and relatives, but after word got out, fans asked for it to be released publicly, and so Song Hye-guk decided to print more, with all profits going to charity. They went on sale yesterday, and already more than 100,000 have been sold. And the second calendar, the thing of dreams for some people, it features 13 firemen that took part in a Mr. Fireman contest held earlier this year in Seoul. Even in the freezing weather, they gladly took part in the shoot to raise funds and awareness for child burns victims.
Are there real firemen?
They are, they are.
Wow. Is there a way we could get our hands on the latter one?
Or the calendar?
The latter one,
please. So it's a great way to, get great images as well as to give. So Song Hye-guk, he's going to donate all the profits to an unspecified charity. He hasn't named one just yet. But the firemen, they've already donated $5,000 to a 4-year-old child burn victim. So great stuff. Meanwhile, over in Daejeon, 150 university students got together to act as secret Santas. They visited over 70 households in need and gave surprise presents to their children. This is the 5th year that this Daejeon tradition is being held. And wrapping up, a man in his 60s has been acting as Daddy Longlegs for the city of Daegu. Now, along with $100,000 in cash, he gave this letter, part of it which reads, "I have saved this up by putting aside $5,000 every month for the past 2 years. It is very precious and valuable to me, so please use it wisely for those in need and a little bit for the North Korean defectors support groups." And as great as this is not his first time that he's supporting the Daegu community. He's given more than $400,000 over the past 3 years.
Wow, so everyone's doing their part in this spirit of giving and sharing.
Yeah, and I
feels
really
nice.
like that, all walks of life, people of all ages and gender, they're getting together to give back.
$100,000 in cash is not a small amount.
So noble of him. All right, thank you, Misorang, for that.
You're welcome.
And earlier in the show, we had a bunch of kids singing a carol for us. That was Look Out the Window. That was a lot of fun, right?
And Young is joining these charming kids from Charming Choir right now over there in the studio. Let's go over to him.
All right, thank you, ladies. Now, we are here with the Charming Choir, the Multicultural Children's Choir, and we are joined by the representative here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas. What's your name?
My name is Hongjin Kim.
You sing very well, but then your voice gets a little bit clogged up when you have to speak, right? But that's all good. He's actually a splitting image of me when I was about that age, and I'm sure that he's going to grow up to be a handsome man just like me. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the choir. A little bit about your choir.
Yes. Good morning. We are Gwangji Multicultural Children's Choir. Charming, we are all from multicultural families. Our parents are from Korea, Japan, China, Philippines, Vietnam, and so on. Thank you.
Okay, but you know, as I was sitting here, you weren't able to see this young lady behind me as well because I was just covering all of them. So this is the whole choir over here, and they actually won the first place in the 2014 National Multicultural Children's Choir, and they are a team that is to be very proud of. So what is the next song? 다음 노래는 뭐예요?
Next song is 아름다운 세상.
Okay, so let's get that going. Everyone, all big smiles and a big round of applause to the choir.
I'm here at Kim Dae-hwan Boxing and MMA, and you might be going, who's Kim Dae-hwan? And what am I doing here at an MMA gym during Christmas time? Well, we'll find out that he's an analyst of UFC and Road FC and a fighter, but at the same time during holiday season, he tells us what giving is all about and why holiday season is all about sharing. So let's go meet him right now. It's a long time, and I remember you telling me after your first fight back in England. And joining us here on Korea Today is Kim Dae-hwan, an expert and analyst in UFC and also in Road FC as well. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's first talk about your fight. I mean, although everyone knows you as an analyst, a commentator, you went on this fight in Road FC and actually got a victory, a KO victory in the first round. Tell us about this fight.
I was just lucky. I had to commentate the UFC event even on the weigh-in day and on a fight day, blah, blah. So my schedule was really hectic, but luckily, you know, I went through everything so well. And, you know, at the last moment, I, you know, won my fight by KO. So, yeah, I was really happy.
We've known each other for quite a while now, and you're the one that got me into mixed martial arts and everything. And I remember when you telling me in your first fight back in England, you said, I'm never going to fight again. SJ, I'm never doing this ever again. But yet you keep coming back and fighting in the ring. I mean, what makes you keep coming back to fighting?
I think I'm really into this sports so much more than before. Yeah, as you said, right after my first fight, I thought I was really done because that was really hard. I was really exhausted after the fight, and even though I won the match, I wasn't satisfied at all. You know, I was really even angry at myself. But after that fight, I got like offers from other promotion, and I said yes, and I trained, and you know, I fought, and I, you know, went back to training, and through all the courses, I, you know, I found some like more pleasure through this sports.
For fans of mixed martial arts, UFC, here in Korea, you know, if they recognize you in the street, they'll know you as a famed commentator and analyst in mixed martial arts. But now, people are starting to recognize you as a fighter now. How does that feel?
It's kind of like surprising because even last night, I was drinking with, you know, my friends, and one guy recognized me, and he even paid for me.
Wow.
You know, like everything. I didn't even know that, you know, but he left after paying all this stuff. So yeah, I really appreciate all the sport and stuff, and yeah, I want to keep fighting.
Let's talk about your last fight once again. After your fight, you've decided to donate your fight money to a family of Yoo Sung-jun, who you happen to know previously from a previous show.
여러분들 아실 수도 있겠지만 저희 주먹이 온다 에 출연하고 로드FC에도 출전을 했었던 윤성준 선수가 최근에 아쉽게 고인이 되셨어요. 뺑소니 사고로. 그래서 너무나 아쉽고 윤성준 선수를 기억한다는 얘기를 하고 싶고요. 오늘 제 파이트 머니는 윤성준 선수의 유족 측에 모두 기부하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
What was that? Who was he to you? I mean, what kind of fighter was he that you said, you know, you're going to donate this prize money to his family?
First of all, he's a, you know, he was a just very young, up-and-coming, very handsome, talented fighter. And I didn't have any kind of like friendship and stuff with him, closer relationships like with the guy. But like, you know, his death was the biggest tragedy like that happened during my training for this fight. And that was really stuck in my mind. You know, I felt like really bad. I mean, I thought about myself. I thought about like this sports and what am I doing now? Like, am I like, you know, my training is that hard? He died accidentally, but you know, you think you're like, you know, living the hard life. I asked myself a lot of questions, and that really just automatically led me to say that in front of everybody. Just that you know, came out of my mouth, just out of nowhere.
Right.
And I respect him. Still, I really want to say I remember him, even though he was just a young, not that famous yet type of fighter. I'm gonna remember him forever.
Definitely a tragic story, a hit and run case where a young fighter, like you said, you know, lost his life. And you said he was an up-and-coming fighter, but no one forced you to donate the money to the family members. I mean, no one told you, hey, listen, Taewon, you have to do this. But you're telling me that during the fight, as you're fighting, all of a sudden you're going, you know what, I have to give this to his family?
Yeah, I don't even know like what really led me, you know, into that. I don't know. I just, you know, I was first I was talking about my, you know, my like professors, my, you know, coaches and everybody. But all of a sudden, I just thought about him, and I had to say that. You know, I had to really, I had to say that. I don't know why. You know, that just happened.
You know, for all of us watching Korea Today and all the viewers here, it is holiday season. If you could say anything to all of our viewers or even your fans, even someone who paid for your drinks, what can you say to them?
Okay, thank you so much for the support, and you know, I wish the best luck for everybody, and I really hope everybody's happy for the Christmas Day. Thank you so much.
Are we going to see you fight again?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, there you have it. That was Kim Dae-hwan, now known as a fighter in the ring and also an analyst in the UFC and Road FC here on Korea Today.
Now, we just have about a week left of 2014, and during this time of the year, you really want to reward yourself for this the year's hard work. And Joey Mercadante joins us to tell us some tips to add a little bit of luxury to this reward.
Oh, luxury is good.
That's correct. Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, I mean, we all, we need a bit of luxury nowadays, and I think we deserve it, especially us. We've been really good boys and girls, right? Right? No?
Not really. Think so.
I don't know if I've been, but yeah, I got great news. We're staying in and around Seoul, and I've got some special activities for this special day. So let's take a look. Can you believe that it's already Christmas and 2014 is just days away from ending? When the year-end holiday season rolls around, everyone wants to make memories that last. And we're going to share some easy ideas with you. Amazing hotel packages. Hundreds and thousands of people are here celebrating the Christmas holidays, and they've got tons of ideas on what to do, but I'm here to give you my ideas on how to make this Christmas a very special and memorable one. First on our list is the Millennium Seoul Hilton Hotel in Chunggu District. As soon as you step in, you're greeted by the hotel's famous 10-meter tall tree.
Wow.
Boom, it's right there. It's got this great impact and gets you in the Christmas spirit right away. Wow. Beautiful.
And on the lower level is a 19-year-old Christmas tradition. Both foreign and local brands donate money so that this charity train set can go on display every holiday season. 100 train cars run through a Christmas village all through the day and night.
Kids just absolutely love that.
Yes. Along with Christmas decorations, the Millennium Hilton offers the Afternoon Delight package, a buffet of cakes made by the hotel's pastry chefs.
감사합니다. 와, 너무 많아요. Do you want to try with me? Okay.
Nice try.
I guess I have to eat it all by myself.
Forget those ordinary cafes out there. You have to try the cafe here. The atmosphere is very elegant and classy. There are 7 different types of black tea and milk tea that are perfect with the sweet pastries and cakes.
Just beautiful and romantic, a great place for a date, and I'm just really enjoying my time here. I feel really comfortable, I feel the luxury, and I feel the Christmas spirit.
And you feel the rejection, you're alone.
And now, for a place just outside of Seoul, we're heading to Incheon. This is Songdo International Business District, the smart city, built along Incheon's waterfront. There's great shopping, the Central Park, great eats, and a lot of other things to enjoy there.
Wow. This place is amazing. Are we really staying here?
Yeah, Joey, you really have it good.
I do. You can see part of the Incheon skyline from the room, and it's quite therapeutic.
All of these lights are making tonight special. Come here on a special day and really relax. Take in the sights and feel like you're away on vacation.
So what's great about the package here?
Smells delicious. Let's go.
The top of the line buffet. There's a lot of food and it's all high quality, of course. The best part being how affordable the prices are. The lamb that we're gonna see right here is one of the best dishes and their prized dish.
Wow.
Cooked right on the spot.
Lamb chops prepared right in front of you on the grill. This is the good stuff.
The lamb just melts in your mouth. It is really cooked to perfection.
Christmas is the one time of the year you don't have to worry about silly diets. It's the only time where you're allowed to get just a little bit fatter. And I think I'm gonna start right now.
can't fit into my pants if I get just a little bit fat.
Eating amazing food and staying in amazing accommodations can be made even better with special events, right? So that's why we brought you here, the white, red, sparkling lights of the Shilla, a hotel back in Seoul. We checked out the room first. Wow, the view here is fantastic. These Christmas lights are something special. I think I could stay here for the whole night, but it's time. I've been invited to a very special party, and it's time to look the part. Now, the key word for this package is holiday party.
It's a black tie event, huh?
This was my first time at the Sheila Hotel's The Bottle Lounge. As part of the hotel package here, you get an unlimited taste of about 30-some kinds of premium imported beers. Just think holiday pub party. Nice to meet you all. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Came here with my friends to celebrate the end of the year, celebrate Christmas. And we found about this place. It's quite new, refreshing idea because hotels wouldn't usually provide bottle shops.
Midnight, and if you're looking for something perhaps a little bit more fancy. It's midnight, and the party should be over, but something tells me it's only just begun. And I hear some music. Let's go see what else is in store for our Christmas special day. The midnight party held on the 23rd floor in the executive lounge, complete with jazz music. They have 15 different wines that you can taste, and there's a relaxed but very classy atmosphere for you to indulge in. Wow, what a full-flavored red wine. Listening to music live, spending time with good company, and complete with a great night view. It's an excellent way for you to revel in your past year while looking forward to everything coming up in the next.
You come here with friends, significant others, and get to relax while having fun. The atmosphere, the jazz music and wine, everything puts you in the spirit is great.
Try a hotel package with someone for a night to remember this holiday season. Christmas is a special time to be enjoyed with family and friends, and I hope that I've showed you some special ways to enjoy this Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Ganbae.
Way to go, Joey.
You hung out until what time?
I hung out until 1:30.
Okay, so called it a night pretty early, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty early.
Other than the hotel packages you introduced, I personally want to go to Grand Hyatt Seoul, where the ice rink is opening.
You've heard of
that?
Right, yeah. Yeah, of course there are more choices, and you know, it's the Christmas season, so the more choices, the merrier. So let's start off by talking about the Grand Hyatt and the ice rink that's available there. They have the Winter on Ice package, which will include a one-night stay at their grand room, which you can see Namsan, beautiful view. There's free access to the hotel's ice skating rink. Plus, you get restaurant credits towards meals at any of their hotel restaurants. Next, we have the Lotte Hotel World in Seoul, which offers the Lotte World Express Pass package until the end of this year, including a night at their deluxe room and a Magic Pass, which will let you ride any of the Lotte World amusement park rides without having to wait in line. I think this is great for families and for young couples.
I hope my daughter's not watching because she will want to go, right? But prices at these hotels can be quite steep. But if you know how to, you can get a good deal.
That's correct. My advice is, let social commerce be your friend. There are tons of applications and websites that offer last-minute deals. They do price comparison packages of the hotels. So just get online and really use that social commerce to your advantage. And when you do book a package, my personal preference is try to get one with as many things as possible. Now, I've done lots of these reports before, so variety is great. And indulge in all the little things that they offer. This way and you can recommend to your friends, and you just have a lot of experiences, and you take lots of pictures, and it looks like you've done
all sorts of
Right. And check for the little items that they have for free, like a beach towel, for example. They just sneak that in there, so just, for free towel. So why not, right?
Yeah, and I brought you guys some bears from the Seoul Hotel. They offer you these bears if you stay with the package that I had offered, that I had spoken about before. And this burgundy color one is the one that they're offering during the holiday season.
I love the burgundy color.
Oh, that's
Can I have
lovely.
this?
Yeah, I brought these for you.
All right, well, this one looks nice and young. All right.
Thank you,
Thank you, Joey, for
You're
that
very welcome. My
report.
pleasure. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Christmas.
The Hallyu force was strong in 2014, even in the K-beauty and fashion industry. Korean cosmetics reach new heights. It's quality fashion you can trust. The Korean wave now proudly includes cosmetics and fashion items. We wanted to find out what categories of fashion and beauty were totally hot, so we started with a good old-fashioned street survey.
American, European, or they have their own fashion line. I think that's good.
Quality is good and it's not so expensive.
In fourth place, accessories. For third place, clothing. Coming up in the second place was makeup, and the most popular at number 1, beauty products. But what actually sold the most in these categories? The ultimate woman's accessory, bags, and this brand in particular.
Thanks to the Hallyu phenomenon, this brand is getting a lot of orders from Chinese and European buyers. Celebrities carry it a lot, so it's called the K-bag. Exports to Europe for next year already at $200,000.
And for wardrobe, the Chun Ji-yeon trench coat, famous from her stylish character in the hit TV drama My Love from the Star. And as soon as it came out, 25 million trench coats immediately sold out. But as you saw in the street survey, the best-selling, most popular were beauty products. For the first time this year, sales in exports exceeded sales in imports.
It's a lot better quality for the price they are compared to Australian makeup.
Like the cushion?
Yeah, like the cushion CC cream. We don't have that. We don't have anything cushion.
What our global customer loved most were compacts, shadows, eyeliners, and highlighting products. But the biggest moneymaker in makeup this year, lipstick worn by Korea's Hallyu stars. One cosmetic company reported record sales that tripled in amount this year thanks to their color fit lipstick line, thanks to long-lasting wear and great colors. The lipstick worn by Ko So-hyung and also Chun Ji-hyun, followed by Lee Hyun-hee and other top celebrities, were ultimate hits, of course.
Colorful makeup is very popular because some Korean drama and some actress in the Korean drama, they use some lips. So it's very popular, the color. I heard about it.
So what's the item that sold the most? It's the product that foreigners called the Magic Compact, the air cushion.
The air cushion is sold at duty-free shops and very popular. And within the country, we had to limit the number you can buy at once. People tried to buy so many, we had to limit the number to 5 per customer.
The air cushion compact alone has ranked in 200 billion won, about 181 million US dollars. Stack up the 6 million air cushion compacts that sold this year, and it would equal a height of 17 times higher than Mount Everest.
Korean product is very, very unique and special, and it's good and cheaper. And,
K-beauty and fashion items stole people's hearts in 2014, and we can't wait to see what else becomes a worldwide favorite in 2015.
Korean beauty items have really swept the stage across the world this year, and we are going to take a closer look at some of them with our new reporter, Panita Bajaj.
Bajaj, yes.
That's right. And on my left is Chun Ji-yeon.
Oh, don't compare me with Chun Ji-yeon, but this is actually the exact trench coat that Chun Ji-yeon wore in My Love from the Star. And how do I look?
You look fabulous.
You're
playing the part.
Right, and this is the it bag these days. The logoless bag.
And I really like it, the color.
clutch,
Right. So she's actually wearing the hottest, the most trendiest items of 2014, starting from her lipstick to her trench coat and, of course, the logoless bag that people are fighting over to get. I mean,
give it to me.
We're so lucky to have this on
especially
our show.
Chinese customers, you know, they are known for wanting these luxury name brands, but they are just walking past those stores to get to these really nice, very simple, elegant bags.
And right, because they're not as expensive as some of the other designer bags, but the quality is quite good.
Exactly. So these really simple ones, they could range from maybe 400,000 won to around 700,000 to 800,000 won. So it's really pretty inexpensive. It's doable.
Right. And let's go over to some of the cosmetic products that made a hit this year.
Right. So these are our Christmas presents to all of you guys today. Our very first is, of course, the mask. Now, I think everyone can relate how great they can be. There are so many different types of flavors. And, of course, there's so many different types of way. There's hydrating. There's collagen. I mean, there is just unbelievable amounts. And I think that's the reason why people, when they come, they buy them in bulk, you know, there's like 50 packages, 100 packages.
Because they're not expensive at all. Some of them are just 1,000 won, which is what? $10. Right.
It's basically just a buck. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people want to, especially for the holiday season, they can give as gifts to friends, family, you know, just anyone. And especially in this gift packages, it would be really nice.
Right. Bamboo, blackberry, and it's got different functions as well. This is one for your pores, and this is for hydration.
Exactly.
And different functions.
There are different types of masks as well. Now, this is the concentrated serum, I guess you can say, but there are so many different types, especially here in Korea. The sleeping masks are so popular, and I really like this because when you're really lazy and you don't want to put all of the essence, the skin, the cream, you really just want to lay back in bed with the sleeping mask, and you don't have to wash it off in 10-20 minutes.
Exactly. Sometimes waiting for those 20 minutes to pass can be quite painful.
And you can fall asleep with the pack on your face, which isn't really good for your face.
Well, this one is good. You can just wake up and have a glowing face. Right. This is a dream come true.
Yeah, it's perfect. You become like Sleeping Beauty when you wake up.
Thank you.
Okay, well, going on next, we have these herbal makeup. Now, this is coming from the Hanbang, Korean, more medicinal kind of herbal type of makeup. And I think it's really nice. It's actually targeted for our older women. If you can take a test, it's very light. As you can see, I don't know if you can, is the camera getting there?
Does it smell like herbal medicine?
It smells actually really nice and natural. And I think a lot of people really like this because, I mean, not many chemicals are inside it. So organic, natural ingredients.
Right. Sorasu really became a household name, I think, in Korean cosmetics.
And we also have a cleansing product. Cleansing is the most important.
It is, of course, for women who wear makeup all day, every day, especially for our news anchors here as well. This is the cleansing device.
I really wanted to buy one of those, but didn't have a chance to
buy.
No,
you have to get
Christmas gift from Panita.
Right, okay. So I actually have this at home, and the reason why I really like it is most brushes, these bristles are quite tough, and they could ruin your skin. But this one, if you just click this, you hear that little buzzing noise.
Can I touch it?
Right, it's
so you can
very
get to the pores as well.
It's great for kind of rejuvenating, exfoliating your skin, and there's different types. So there's low to medium to high speeds, and it comes with a charger as well.
All right, thank you so much for showing us all the items that were hot in the year 2014. We'll look forward to the year 2015 and see what kind of products will make it big next year. All right, thank you so much, Panita.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring on those carols, some more carols.
It's young Kim Gwa Aider right over here. Where's the Aider? Come on.
You're not going to sing the carol, are you?
No. I would totally ruin it. But you know what? I'm going to take this one home for a while. But and here is Charming.
구세주다
for more for this Christmas. That was a perfect ending for a show.
Did you hear me sing in the background? All right, well, we'd like to thank all of our viewers for joining us on this Christmas morning, and we'd like to thank Charming as well, Punita.
Thank you.
We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7.
Merry Christmas.